Hello, it is I. Now Forza Horizon 5 has some good sounding cars with incredible customization, and of course cars that are beautifully modelled, and a few cars that are terribly modelled. But how about quirky cars? How many cars in Forza Horizon 5 are filled with interesting quirks and features? Well, that is why I'm here with this video, is here are my top 10 quirkiest cars in Forza Horizon 5. Anyways, 4,000 likes is the target, as you may know. If we do hit that target, then I will collaborate with James May and make a video with him on my channel. Mate, I am getting way too ambitious. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into this video.
Everybody thinks to MC tough, your lyrics must be about negative stuff.
Now, as you may know, this Rimac is an electric car. This car became really famous after a certain incident involving a certain hamster, where you may have rolled it down a hill and got hurt and airlifted to hospital. You know what I mean. And there is actually a funny Easter egg about that on this car. Because if I go to photo mode and look at the back of this car, there is a fire extinguisher here, which is pretty cool. And it even says, in case of hill climb, extinguish fire. And I just noticed this, those are helmets on the back as well. Man, that is so cool. This car is so quirky. So yeah, man, that's a top tip. If you take this car hill climbing, then make sure to extinguish the fire, because if you don't do that, then you, my friend, are a little bit stupid.
Just cause we come from the gutter and we know about scraping the bottom of the butter.
Now, the BMW M4 in Forza Horizon 5 is a very fun car because it comes with loads of customization and it actually sounds pretty funny as well. Listen to this. It's a pretty funny sounding car. And guess what? This car is actually very quirky as well. Because if you actually open the door of the car like this, look at the door, yeah? Do you see that little sticker over there? Well, that, my friends, is BMW roadside assistance. Why did they add this into the car? This is so weird. But hey, I'm not complaining. I love this. I love these little tiny details which nobody really notices. Also, this isn't just seen on the BMW M4. It's also seen on another quirky car with very quirky headlights. Because if you open the door here, look there, look at the stickers. You got all the information on the door here, and then up here, there is a Corvette sticker. How sick is that? Jesus God, I've never said sick before. That's so cringe. So yeah, man, how crazy is that? The amount of detail they put into the cars in Forza Horizon 5 is insane. And fun fact for you, these stickers have been seen in the franchise ever since Forza Motorsport 6, which is so crazy. 8 years ago, they were doing all of this. It's so mad. So yeah, man, you gotta big up Forza for the amount of detail they put into each car in this game, because this is crazy.
Last shops for a while, so you won't have no dough for a while.
And the McLaren Speedtail is a car that is filled with so many quirks and features. For example, the 3-seat driving layout is so weird. You know, having a central driving position with one passenger either side of you, it's so weird. Also, this car has digital mirrors. As you can see, the screens are either side of the driver, and you can see the camera picking out to the side of the car as well. This car also has electrochromic glass where you can turn on and off your glass, and it also has these really cool wheel covers on the front wheels. But that's not the reason it's in this video. The reason it's in this video is because of the flaps. Yep, this car has flaps to direct airflow similar to what you get on the Bugatti Huayra, except on the McLaren, the flaps are flexible. Look at that, there is no seams anywhere, it's just flexing metal. Now that, my friends, is really, really cool. So yeah, man, you cannot deny that the McLaren Speedtail is a very quirky and innovative car in Forza Horizon 5.
To the beat, just bob your head to the beat. If you don't
now,
wanna...
the Deora II is a very, very weird car in Forza Horizon 5, because it's literally based off a Hot Wheels car. Yep, this is a Hot Wheels car that's basically upsized to drive. So what makes this car so quirky? Is it the surfboards on the back? Nope. Is it the terrible storage space? Nope. The main reason it's in this video is because there is no doors on the side of the car. Because the door on this car is actually on the front, meaning you have to open the front of the car to get inside the car. How crazy is that? And then to close it, it closes like this, and it genuinely feels like a fighter jet or something. It's so crazy. Now you might look at this and think it's crazy and this can't legally be done on a car in real life, but it has been done on a car in real life, because on the Isetta you can open the door like this, and look at that. It's basically the same as the Deora. It's so cool. So yeah, man, that's the reason why the Deora is in this video, because the way you open the door is very, very funny.
You're not serious, don't say because I say serious.
Okay, now this may look like a very ordinary looking Range Rover, but it actually has a pretty interesting quirk which I find pretty cool. Because when you're driving this car in the cockpit camera angle, the speedometer only lights up the number that you need to see. For example, right now I'm driving at around 4,000 RPM, so the 4 is lit up but the rest of the numbers are dim. And I'm driving at around 50 miles per hour, so the 50 is lit up but the rest of the numbers are dim as well. Now I feel like this is a very first world problem, if you get what I mean. Like, what Range Rover customer was like, oh my eyes are hurting because of all the lit up numbers. I wish to dim all the other numbers numbers and only light up the necessary number. That's such a first world problem. Anyways, this quirk was also seen on the Range Rover Vogue, but that car's not in Forza Horizon 5, so yeah, that's pretty annoying because I genuinely prefer that Range Rover to the SVR. But nevertheless, this is a really quirky and luxurious feature which nobody asked for, but we got anyways, so yeah. Very quirky indeed, Range Rover. Very stupid. Why is this? Oh my god, I hate the AI traffic in this game.
MCs turn UK hip hop. Scared the debut album.
Okay, now this is the 4th video in a row on my channel with a Ford Deluxe in it. I'm a little bit obsessed with this car, I can't lie. Anyways, what makes this car so quirky, I hear you say? Well, it's a boot or trunk of this car that makes this car so quirky. Because the boot on this car is very ordinary looking. But if you actually go to open the boot, it actually opens like this, which is very weird. Oh yeah, and this isn't actually a boot, it's actually the rear seats of the car. Meaning you can actually sit in the back of your car. Look, oh my god, this is so quirky. I'm sitting on the back of the, oh my god. How mad is that? They literally open the boot, yeah, and then there's seats in there. So yeah, man, that's what makes this car so quirky. The fact that the rear seats are outside of the car. Meaning you literally have to sit outside of the car like on a Subaru Brat or a Skoda Felicia. So yeah, man, that, my friends, is very quirky, and it's the reason why it's in this video.
Go to radio on Thursday, even though it's his birthday.
Now the Dodge Charger is a really cool car. I mean, it's so cool that Mr. Family himself, Dominic Toretto, drives one. Except his one is black and this one is green, but hey, screw it, okay? Green is superior, okay? Anyways, as cool as this car is, there is something really weird about it as well. Because if you look at the stupid Subaru, what are you doing? Anyways, because if you look at the front of the car over here, there are no headlights. I mean, those are the fog lights, I think, and then the headlights are nowhere to be seen. It's just a massive grille. Oh, well, that, my friends, is where you're wrong, because if you look at the bottom of this car, you can actually open the headlights, and look at that, there are the headlights. So yeah, man, the headlights on this car are so cool and so over the top. I mean, there's no point in covering it behind the grille, but like, they did it anyways because it looks cool. So yeah, man, that's why the Dodge Charger is in this video, because the headlights on this car are so quirky and I cannot drive.
Lyrics like it's the worst day in his life. It's not serious.
Now the Mercedes AMG One is a road car with a Formula 1 engine, which is already quirky enough. But that's not the reason it's in this video, nor is it the Formula 1 style steering wheel and its crazy interior. This interior is so crazy. Anyways, the reason it's in this video is because, I mean, if we park up here, if I press this button, then the car goes into race mode. Look at that, the spoiler went up and then the louvers are going to come up in a second. Wait for it, there you go. And just like that, your car is in race mode, and this is like basically like a Formula 1 car for the road now. Look at this, man. I can take all of these corners at such crazy speeds and it's so cool. So yeah, man, how cool is that? This car has race mode in it. In fact, it's the only car in Forza Horizon 5 with a race mode, which is a little bit annoying because I would have expected to see race mode on other cars like the McLaren P1 and the Ford GT, but it is seen on the AMG One, so you can't really complain because, oh my god, the race mode on this car is so good.
Everybody knows you're some goody goody. That screw face and that rockaway hoodie.
Now the C6 Corvette ZR1 has a 6.2 litre supercharged LS9 engine. In fact, the engine in this car was so crazy that GM actually wanted to show this engine off. So how did they do this, I hear you say? They gave this car a glass bonnet. Oh no, sorry, I need to speak American. They gave this car a glass hood. How American is that? They actually they made a cutout to show the engine. How crazy is that? And of course, when you drive this car with the hood view, you can actually see the engine shaking. And then when you floor it, that's actually pretty cool, to be honest. It's like something you'd see on Pimp My Ride, but GM literally did this to one of their Corvettes from the factory. It's such an American thing to do, but you can't really blame them because this is a really cool feature, man.
Stop that before you get an arch back. I don't know who my man's trying to impress.
Oh my god, it's out to Toyota Supra, best car in the world, 1000 horsepower. Yes, it is. Okay, calm down, people. Anyways, as you may know, Japanese cars from this era were filled with so many quirks and features. And the Supra is no exception because right now I'm driving this car, la-di-da-di-da, looks all normal, okay? But look at the front lip of the car, okay? When I pass 60 miles per hour, around 60 miles per hour, look at it, okay? Look at it. Oh my god, it almost get extended. The Supra is erect, people. The Supra is erect. It's no longer flaccid. So yeah, man, how cool is that? The Supra actually has active aero and Forza have portrayed it in their game. I wouldn't have expected Forza to portray stuff like this because nobody's going to be driving around the car looking like this. But they did it anyways because Forza was so careful about like having the cars perfectly what's that Defender doing? But yeah, man, Forza did it anyways because they care so much about the attention to detail in this game. So yeah, man, big up Forza for actually having active lips in their game because this is really impressive. Well, hello there, my friend. Did you enjoy this video? If so, then you might want to watch this video up here. So make sure to get that watch right now. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, button down below here would guide you to my stupid fly. So I'll guide you to my channel where you can subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. And yeah. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Cheers.